Hello everyone and welcome to Conan Exiles Enhanced. This is the stream for June 3rd. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good week. It is Wednesday, it is hump day. We're going to chill out a little bit and maybe have some fun here with Conan Exiles Enhanced. Sorry for the delay in getting set up. I did have some connectivity problems today with Cox Internet. Had to do a little reboot of all the systems. But everything is looking good now. We should be back up and running. So, let's continue. So I did spend a little bit of time offline doing a little bit of building over here next to the base. I built a nice little cabana over here that my character could just kind of hang out and relax after a hard day of slaying enemies. And so that's pretty cool. Just a little 3-post kind of a thing, you know, with using kind of that round, typical round pattern that you'll see, where you've got kind of a 12-sided shape. And of course I have all the DLCs, so I've got the Argosian bed here, as well as Aquilonian vanity table. And I kind of use the basic building materials just to keep it consistent, make it look like it fits with the base. And yeah, just a little thing for having a little bit of fun, a little bit of role play. And so that's there. I built that on that rock back there, and then of course right next to the set. Religion altar. Freya's here waiting for me to start the next quest. And oh, let's see, the only other thing I would say that I've changed really offline is I enhanced the facade a little bit up here on the second floor, kind of rearranged this a little bit. I made some separate sections, sleeping sections, just having a little more fun with the base and some role play. So, you know, having a kind of the idea of having a separate sleeping area for the thralls, or, you know, in this case, you could actually do this with multiplayer if you wanted separate sections to split off for different rooms for different players in your base, and you could do that. And then in one of the little rooms here, I've got the all my treasures and the Conan thing that I used to have set up on the other side. And then of course on this side I could potentially set up the same kind of thing and have you know, 3 separate sections in a room. But I probably will let me just, looks like I'm having some issues on the stream, maybe having a few glitches. I thought that it was fixed, but we'll see how it goes here. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, we'll see what I end up doing with this side. I might just put some workbenches in there, but let's get ready to go out, and let's put some real armor on and get ready for the quest. So let's see, we'll move these into the bar. These equipped. Put these back. And we got plenty of skeleton keys, because we will be continuing the Dungeon Delver quest today. Dungeon Delver journey, excuse me. So we've got weapons, we've got food, we'll get our water bottle refilled. I should probably take some antidotes. Let's see, we'll get that refilled. And let's see, antidotes. I think I had some poison as well. Yeah, I got some Reaper poison there. I might bring that along. Don't remember if that works on the axe or not. Ah, it does. Good. Get it on the axe. I'll get it on the sword. It's definitely not going to work on the mace. It only works on edged weapons. So, that looks good. We'll get Duneman to follow us. Now, I think for the next step in Freya's quest, it's going to be good to have the truncheon. So I'm going to grab that. And I'll go ahead and take the bindings. I don't think I'm going to need the bindings, but I think for this next part of the quest, it's going to be... I might have to knock somebody out with a truncheon. So we'll see. Let's talk to Freya and see what's up.
So this is it then. One last battle to fight.
There's always another battle, but this one matters more than most.
I've been thinking about what Hulda said. Could it be true? Could Angvar be happy with her?
No, I don't think so. She cursed your sword, your arm, and broken the mind of Elder Haygarth. Your husband is probably being controlled the same way.
You're right. Her sorcery still lingers in my wound, clouds my mind. The darkness still lives in me. Today, I hope to purge it.
It's time to kill the witch.
That vile succubus cowers in the hills above New Asagarth in a small outpost called Nordhoff. My blade is ready. Ah, by Ymir, it'll be good to bury it in her flesh. Let's go.
Let's go. And let's hope that the stream goes. It's looking kind of unstable, so bear with me. If you're watching, fingers crossed. Getting some major volatility in the bandwidth in the transmission. Major volatility. Yeah, I don't know what the issue is. I've rebooted the router as well as my own computer. The Cox Internet app seems to be pretty much worthless in this case. Let's see here. Running a final check to make sure. Technician will need to come to your home to determine the cause of the issue. Yeah, well, so much for Cox Internet, but we'll do the best with the stream today. Probably will only last for a couple hours, and then at least I'll have the documentation as proof that there is a connectivity problem here. So if you're out there watching, thanks for putting up with the issues. We need to go to Nordhoff. We need some steel arrows for Duneman. Let's see, we can make 8. We will see if we've got enough. Yeah, we've got a few steaks here. And actually, since Duneman is maxed out, the best thing for him is going to be gruel. Let me just see if I can't make some gruel really quick. Gruel is pretty easy to make. I don't have any seeds. Don't have any seeds. Oh, bummer. Okay. I'll have to get some seeds. Do I have any gruel in here? There's only 19 in there. So Definitely need more seeds. Should be enough. Bugs? Yeah, we don't need the bugs. Well, he's probably gonna need all the buffs. I'm probably gonna need all the buffs. So we got a couple of elixirs. Get 2 salted pork and 2 salted exquisite meat. Give those to Duneman. Let's see. Gonna buff myself first. Yeah, I'll just put this food back in here. I don't think this Freya's crust is going to be too much longer. And we need to go to Nordhoff. So, Nordhoff, I believe Nordhoff is just north of New Azagarth. It should be right up around there. And the best route is probably going to be to ride through Tyros's Passage or the ruins of old Nebthu. So, let's see. How does the horse look? The horse has no vines. The horse has no food. That is not good. That is not good, but actually, since we're going to be riding through the Highlands, we can get a whole bunch of good food up there. So, let's just get it going. Let's get it going, White Horse. Don't seem to be having anybody watching the stream right now, but if you catch the replay, drop me a hello, drop me a comment, let me know if you enjoyed the stream, and let me know if there's anything you'd like to see or any improvements I could make. Just getting my channel started, I'm new to this thing, and I appreciate any help that you can offer. Hopefully Duneman will not disappear on me again, as it seems like he does in every stream. I think part of the problem is when I ride the horse too fast and he falls behind and then he has to teleport. So it's possible that if I just ride at a slow pace like this, he'll never disappear. But then, you know, then I have to wait longer to get to the place where I want to go. One of the downsides in Conan Exiles is there is no fast travel, at least not until you get the transportory stones. And even then, you know, unlike other games where you have the fast travel and you kind of instantaneously go to a place, you can instantaneously teleport with the transportory stones, but you get a lot of corruption when you do that, and so you typically have to put an entertainer or a dancer at each of the transportory stones, and then once you get there, you have to wait for the corruption to wear off. Unless, of course, you're doing sorcery and you want the corruption. But I haven't really gotten into the sorcery yet. It's something that I might do with this stream, with this series. We'll see. We'll see. I think the sorcery might be a little bit more geared for PvP. There's just kind of a handful of spells, from my experience, that are good for single player. Okay, can the horse jump this? Yes. But if you happen to know much about sorcery, let me know. Let me know what you would recommend in terms of a single player game. He's set to defensive. So here's all the best food for the horse right here. Asura's Glory. This is the good stuff. Don't know. Is this Highland berries? No, false mandrake. False mandrake is only good for dyes. I tend not to do much with the dyes. I just kind of want to hunt and gather. How is the stream looking? Well, looking okay. Maybe it recovered, I don't know. Maybe people in my neighborhood are no longer watching movies. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, go away. I don't want to fight you right now. We're gonna ride to the other side. Nordhoff should be right around the corner here. Yeah, it looks like the Sorcerer's Circle is set up, so Hulda must be there. And there's Freya. So I'm going to make sure that Duneman is set to passive. I don't want him to necessarily attack anybody unless I tell him. Okay, let's get it ready.
Here we are. I've always felt sick before battle, but after what she's done to me, the only stomach coming unraveled will be hers. Are you ready?
What are you saying? Are you saying you're gonna gut her? Well, let's get Angvar back.
Witches are shady folk. Be ready for anything.
I don't think these guys are gonna last long. Not with, Freya's pretty strong. Well, there's Angvar. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Angvar? Where are you going, Angvar? What is going on? Is he gonna attack my horse? She's just standing there. She's not doing anything. Angvar's gonna attack my horse. Okay. Can I knock him out? Try to lure him over here. Come on. Come over here. Trap him against the horse. And he is knocked out. Knocked out. So. This is interesting. Let's see. Flee, attack, wait here, return. Freya is not doing anything. Angvar is unconscious. I've knocked him out. And maybe we can rescue him. Let's... This didn't happen. The last time I did the playthrough, I wasn't able to rescue him. But you know, maybe we can take him and turn him into a thrall. Let's see what happens. Freya gonna wait there. Well, that's weird. Weird. Let's see what happens. Oh? Is he stuck? What is happening? Looks like it reset, maybe. Yeah. It reset. And Duneman is... It's like he's posing? What the heck? He looks like he's holding a spear, but he doesn't have a spear. So it looks like the whole dang mission reset now. You can't knock out Angvar, apparently. It's not how you rescue him.
Here we are. I've always felt sick before battle.
Let's try it again.
Are shady folk. Be ready for anything.
Where's she going? Is that Angvar? Yeah. And then she's just gonna walk over to her place again. She's gonna let her husband beat her up. He's gone crazy.
Stealing sparks.
And she won't fight back, so I'm gonna have to take him out. He's clearly possessed. Yeah, he's not coming back after that. Well, he didn't do anything for you. I mean, he was gonna kill you, so I had no choice. Sorry.
I can feel your darkness, your curse. Why did you do this to me, Hulda?
Why? Because you were the one who could fight. You were the one who he loved. You were the Valkyrie.
Weird.
And I was always just the witch.
So it wasn't about Angvar at all. You just wanted to ruin what I have. To curse me for being who I am.
No. I wanted to control you.
I can feel the darkness. My wound. Her curse. Stop it! Don't let her take my mind.
Now hold on now. What? Hold on. Relax. I thought we were friends. What is going on? Got a lot of on her stamina bar. It's gonna take a while to knock her down. Come on, Duneman. Hang in there. Don't die, Duneman. Yeah, the weapon's disappeared. She's got an invisible short sword.
Enough! The clarity of pain. You taught me how to... Hulda! The Valkyrie!
that didn't take much.
I can feel the taint of her sliding off my soul.
Ew. So what do you say, Freya?
She's dead. But it cost me Angvar.
And what will you do now?
Bury my husband. Mourn him. And then, I'd like to join you. Fight by your side. Be your blade.
Well, I've got a room set up for you. At least I'll get a decent Thrall out of all this drama.
I need the clarity of battle. The place where blades meet and the sparks fly. What I had with Angvar was what I thought I wanted. Peace. Comfort.
And now?
Now I know that peace is darkness. The slow death. I'm alive in the heart of battle. And I sense you'll lead me to
Well, okay then.
Aye. Let's leave this bitter place behind.
Oh, there's two Oh, there's not two Freyas. Okay, so we've got Freya following, and Duneman set to attack nothing. I wonder if this is the situation where I get both of them. Yeah, they're both following me. Like, they have this... It's like when you get a new Thrall from one of the jail cells. So let's take a quick look at her stats. New companion temporarily ignoring follower cap and other follower incompatibilities in order to follow you back to base. Freya dealt the most damage while hunting trophy animals. Her attacks now cause enemies to bleed. Attacking a bleeding enemy provides a small heal to the warrior. Okay, Savage Swings. Freya slaughtered her demons at the Volcanic Forge. Her attacks can no longer be blocked. And knocked loose. Freya's position was broken by concussive blow during the final encounter, and learning from the experience, her attacks bypass an additional 20% of armor and stagger enemies longer. So, cool stats. Cool stats. She should be... Oh, let's also take a look at Strength 20, Agility 6. And she'll have a growth chance 80% on Strength, so she's going to be a Strength fighter. She starts out at level 5. 2,700 health, and then of course I can always give her stakes to try to maximize the amount of health. So cool. Hopefully she'll do better than Duneman. Duneman's been a disappointment. Yep, Duneman, your days might be numbered. You might have to just end up cleaning up the base. You might be a maid.
I can't follow you any further.
Too far from our goal. What? Are you serious? You're not following me? Are you gonna follow me back to base or not? I think that dialogue might have been another bug. Well, we're going to have a little bit of a ride here. I don't want to lose Freya, so I'm not going to ride fast.
For a while, this was my home, but these are no longer my kin.
let's see. We should be able to go down over here somewhere. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump off the cliff. I'm gonna slide down. Duneman is just ice skating along. Or he's floating. He's magic. He learned sorcery.
This place smells like a kennel.
Yep, the den. Den is full of were hyenas. They introduced Freya along with Lu Fei when they did the Age of Heroes release. And I do hope that they add some additional heroes. They do make, I think they make for better Thralls, even if they're not the strongest. It's kind of the quest lines are fun. Quest lines more fun. And then occasionally they throw out some dialogue. So it was kind of fun to have them along as a Thrall. She doesn't have any weapons. So she's got Pride of Aesir. I might have to look at the armors in a moment just to see if I got anything new. Okay. So, Dunaman, you're gonna stand right here. And why are you... Okay, she must have stopped following me because she entered an area that I have ownership of. That's somewhere. Okay, so this is just, it's just a legendary. There's no extra recipes for it, apparently. Not that I can see. I didn't gain... I mean, I saw some things pop up there when I finished the quest with her, but I didn't see an Aesir in here. At least not... It wasn't obvious. So I'll have to start thinking about what armor to give her. I need to find the best armors that I can give you. It's going to be the heavy Redeemed Legion. But like health, the Thralls get so much health that a health bonus on a piece of armor doesn't mean much to them. Stamina or carry capacity, these things don't really matter to them. So the thing would be probably, I know I already have one of these. This guy that I typically don't use this one because I prefer to have a little more carry capacity. This is going to be an armor of 475, strength weapon damage of 8, which is better than what she's currently got. So I've got that. Actually, I've got that illusioned to look like. That's kind of... Yeah, that's right. That's my spare. That's my spare in case I want to go full heavy armor. So I'm going to have to make a new set of armor just for her. And then, of course, the cold doesn't matter. So let's try the dragon. Heavy dragon ribs. Really, the only piece that's good for the dragon ribs is going to be... So if I craft one of these, let's just look at the armor value. What is this? 505. 505 versus the 475 of the Redeemed Legion. So this is clearly better. And want to put the top thick armor plate on that. Where's the thick? Boy, again, we need some twine. Do I even have enough? I hope I have enough armor. Thicker. So let's make 5 of these. So that'll bump the armor up to 517 for the chest piece. Hang on to that Pride of Aesir for now. Maybe it might be better to use that. I don't know. Use that as an illusion. See, do I like the way that looks? Otherwise, she's been using Vanir armors, which are light. Okay, so I might do some illusion stuff here to make her put her in Vanir armor. Okay, so then to give her the maximum strength damage, I'm gonna need probably another Redeemed Legion helmet. Because those have strength damage buff. They're also high armor. But the perfected heavies, let's see, what is this? The perfected heavies are gonna be, which I've already got on Dunaman. Armor value 220. So same armor value, but the Redeemed Legion has a higher strength weapon buff. Okay, we'll take one of those. So she'll get, I need the armor pad on that guy. I need to put away that. So she'll get that. And then probably just use Perfected because there's no other strength buff. No other strength buff on the other armors, so the rest of her armor is going to be these. What am I missing? Hardened steel. So roughly 40 hardened steel. Plenty of steel. Probably just need some steel fire. Oh, right. No, I need shoot, I need... And... what's the other thing? It seems like brimstone. Right. So that'll do it. Brimstone and black ice to make hardened steel. Okay, now... that hardened steel is being crafted, so let's look at perfected heavies. We'll make one of those. What are these? Light armors. Light armors. See, that gear is kind of a mishmash. Kind of a mishmash. So we're gonna have to illusion that up. So I'll have to pick something out of Vanir. What do we have? The heavies are there. Let's check knowledge. And there's no point in crafting these point in crafting epics for something that's just going to be an illusion. So strange that I can craft the heavies, but no other type. Should also have the mediums and the light armors available to me. Because I do have all the Nordheimers. All the Nordheimer armors, they're all here. The settler boots and the fur boots look the same. So I think this is the bug. This is the bug where you actually need to have another armorer's bench. Kind of get this over here out of the way. Try not to block the torch. Okay. Where is the normal? Let's see, it's the improved armorer's bench, and I need like 125 bricks, so I thought that I had some, yeah, I got some stone. A little bit of stone left. See if I can't make some more brick. That's not going to be enough. So, let's get some more rock. Really should switch to the Artisan's Pants, get a little more carry capacity. Actually, it doesn't look half bad with that. It's always good to get a little bit of coal. That's about as much as we can carry, so I don't want to spend too much time harvesting. I'd rather be adventuring around and slaughtering my enemies. So, we need to do this. Rock. I hope that's enough. I think I'm just going to use the illusions to give her all the light Vanir armors. So I've already got 3 of them, so why make a bunch more when I don't really have to? The light should be pretty good. I don't know. Should have everything that I need. Good enough. Yeah, so the Vanir settler stuff all kind of goes together. The alternative would be maybe the mediums. I think I'll go with these. One of these. Everything already has max durability, but I mean, it doesn't really matter because we're going to do the illusions. So let's see. She'll look like that. Good enough, I think. Oh, I'm gonna need to take all this. Boots. Let's see. Helmet. And gauntlets. Now, in terms of stats, she gets a strength damage bonus of 39%. Fairly high. I think she might be currently getting a bonus from something else. I don't know. But 39% would be... I think that's like beyond what her equipment is giving her, because these three are 15. And then that's 8 and 8. No, that's 32. So 15 plus 16 is 31%. So she's getting another 7% from somewhere, I don't know. Maybe one of her perks. Or... I don't know. But she needs a weapon. And I have just the thing. So the Brittle Bastard is something you can find, I think, fairly early on in the game. And it's very similar to, you can see both of these. I found Aja's Bane later. Aja's Bane has a lot more durability, but the durability doesn't matter for Thralls on their equipment. So, this gives her more, both of these have armor. No, this is a damage bonus, not an armor pen. So, we're going to go with the Brittle Bastard. Give that to her. And what does that look like? Yeah. And then, it's kind of interesting because with the shields, you know, they don't take damage either. So I could even give her, I've got this extra Nemedian. I don't think there's any Vanir shields. But is there anything that kind of looks Vanir? Clan emblem. Sure, let's try it. What does it look like? Pretty hefty. That is a big, hefty shield. I don't know, I tend to like smaller shields. So we'll see. What is it if I give her the Nemedian shield? What does it look like? Yeah, I'll probably go with that. I like the Nemedian. It works. So the next part of the game is going to be to continue the Dungeon Delver, and we're going to go to the Silver Mine. Go to the Silver Mine. We should be able to start leveling her pretty quickly. Maybe, maybe kill a few animals around the base or something, and then we'll head into the Silver Mine. Gonna need... probably give her a strength buff at some point. So we'll make a couple of those. Get her a salted pork. Actually, I want to start buffing her with health. At least a little bit initially. I should take a few of these with me. Get Reaper Poison back on. Duneman's just gonna hang out. Duneman's just gonna hang out. So I want her to have a home location here in this base. It'd be funny to put her somewhere in here. So I think that actually makes her guard. I don't know. Yeah, tell her to stand in guard, and you put them in one of the pieces of furniture, and then that becomes like their home base. So. Still have Executioner's Hood, and still plenty of Asura's Glory. I think we'll just put that in here. Oops. And we are ready to go, pretty much. Make sure she's on defend. Take a little ride through Sepramiru. By the way, please consider subscribing, hitting that like button, leave me a comment. Sharing my videos with your friends would really help out the channel. I would appreciate it.
Ah, time to slake our thirst and kick the dust of the exiled lands from our boots.
Yeah, I do have a little bit of corruption, so we're going to stop in here. And off we go. Two hits, not bad. Not bad at all. I think she can fight the Black Rhino without a problem. Yeah, she's doing some damage. Alright, let's make sure we get the key. Ooh. Okay, the connectivity is all over the place. It suddenly just dropped off a cliff. This is not good, so... see if there's any additional information that I can get on this. My upload speed is currently hovering around 17 megabits. And it should be at 30. And so for whatever reason the internet connection here is just completely jacked up. It's major, there's some major kind of throttling or major problems. I mean, potentially other people in my neighborhood are using the internet, but since it's cable modem connection, But this is not good. I can try to drop it. Try to drop the output a little bit and see if that helps. Unfortunately, I do not think that this is going to get any better until I get Cox out here to fix it. And I suspect that there's something wrong in the neighborhood that I'm in. So if you have Cox Internet, or you're looking to move to a place that has Cox Internet, be warned that they don't support the best upload speeds. So even they claim that I should be getting 50 megabit, but you know, as you can see in this stream, I've got major problems. It's not hitting that at all. It's hovering around 16 megabit, which is, it's not even half of the 50 megabit that they promised. Minimum bit rate needed for YouTube, 4K. Let's see, 4K, it says... HDR uploads, SDR, so it is, we're doing SDR. And I should be near the right range. But I am using AVI. So I should be fine, but it's not pushing even the 30 megabit, and typically YouTube wants a bit better than that. So this is just horrible. Horrible upload speeds for Cox Internet. But I'm going to continue to play the stream just for the sake of documentation. Just to have the proof. And we'll head over to the silver mine. What are we doing? We're just going to pick up stones, or are we going to tell people to attack? Yeah, that's one of the quirks of Conan Exiles. Be in the middle of the battle and then try to tell your thrall to attack, but instead you pick up some stones.
Caution. This place makes my skin crawl.
I heard somebody. Somebody saw us. Stronger thralls, but Freya pretty much just destroyed her. Yep. So fatalities are not working in the dungeons. You have to press escape to get to the menu, go back and press jump, and then yeah. So Seeker Ophelia had this dungeon looks a lot more authentic. Just it's got a really rough, kind of, you know, dusty, powdery look to it. Very, very cool. All right. This room is a great place to go in the early game if you want to get a whole bunch of good different loot as well. Skellies. All over the walls. Purple Lotus, take that. Yeah. But he's already very strong, so much better than Duneman, I would say. I'm seeing some instability in the stream, so if you're watching, I do apologize. It is my internet provider. Getting seriously poisoned. We should be just fine. A little bit of a break from the poison. Cannot climb. Doesn't look like there's any way to get in there either. Unless I can jump on my horse. Nope. And now the final boss. The final boss shouldn't be too bad. We shall see. Which is a great... She even gets bleed if she's using a mace, which is it's a great buff. God, I don't want a scorpion pet. Scorpion ward, a very strong shield, but as you can see, activity issues. Yep, dome. Okay. Black Dragon Pike, a good one. Some perfected medium. So we'll take that. Yeah, this one is a light source, which is cool. And Aja's Bane again. So we'll make sure we get some of these other treasures. Frost Lotus, Dragon Powder. I'm not really doing the golems yet. I don't know if I'm even going to bother with the golems in this playthrough. See what we get here. Scorpion Queen Venom. And I don't see any other tablets. No other giant tablets. So I think we can just fast track out of the dungeon through here.
Thieves, slavers, murderers. And the only place in these exiled lands where they don't kill strangers.
We might as well make a stop here. There's the skeleton key. I actually got a lot of lotus. quite as good as the Sword of Crom, but Sword of Crom is low durability. And then Aj's Bane also kind of needs hardened steel and oil. Am I low on oil? I am. A little more treasure. I actually should put all these metal bars in the same place. So let's see, vaulting pole versus black dragon. Let's have a look at Balpatior's lodestone. This is the. I'm just putting up a damage kit on that thing, and it gets some good damage out of it. But I'm gonna need some hardened steel. So what do? We get some black ice, and let's see how much we can make. $74.47. Quite nice. Do I have any room for these other things? Yes, thank goodness. And she's at level 7. stream is still struggling, ladies and gentlemen. So the next piece is going to be the Warmaker's Sanctuary. And that is just right around the corner. So maybe I'll go ahead and get started on that. No need really to take the horse. But we have Freya with us.
The ancients left their mark all over thee.
Not good against skeletons. I'll take the layered silk. It's a bit hard to find sometimes. This Gate Guardian sometimes has a really strong axe. The heavy pad is good. I'll give that to Freya. Really don't need some of those things. But let's keep going. Is this the gas sword. So let's see. First boss. First part of the key. Strange place for a bed. These Grey Lotus? Yeah. Ooh, we'll take those. Star metal? Armor scraps? Eh. Don't really need the other stuff. All, which I believe that means, which would be this part of the map. And I got a key fragment. So, very good. And I think the stream has just been struggling all night. Not sure if I want to go and do another one yet. This other leg, this should be relatively quick to go through here and get this done. But, dang it. I mean, the stream quality is so bad that I feel like I should just wait and see if I can't finish running this some other day. So, we'll just get everything put away and wrap up the stream. If you catch the replay of this stream, I do apologize for the quality. This has been an ongoing issue with Cox Internet. Let's see, just a couple more things. Get the bar put away, we'll get the mushrooms in here. Get these seeds put back. Freya no longer needs to follow. To get these armor pads. Get the lounge. We'll get this connectivity issues fixed for future streams. Thank you very much. On Friday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time.